This is a dream come true for me. My name is Honorable Mama Kande, Secretary General and Party Leader of the Gambia Democratic Congress. Your Excellency, I'm very proud and happy today. Look at these people here. Our brothers, our sisters. This is the Gambia. This is the Gambia that we want to see. This is the Gambia that we want our future leaders of this country to emulate from. I believe it is made very clear that when it is an issue of national interest, everyone here will have the time to contribute his or her quota towards national development. We are here one people. There can be no hatred between us here. There can be no war between us here. Gambia needs to set an example in Africa. The size of our country does not matter here. Democracy does not belong to any nation or individual. We all can have our democracy in a way that suits our people. And today, Mr. President, I'm very proud of you and I thank you for taking this initiative and bringing Gambians together. It has been I have been calling for this for years, personally. None of us here want to see this country in fire. We all want to lead this country, but to lead a better Gambia. And I believe this is just the beginning, Mr. President. I have been talking about this, and I would not want you to stop here. Let this be a continuous process, and to make sure that the whole world will learn from us. We have seen what is happening in Africa. There are a variety of issues that need to be discussed. There are a lot of challenges in this country that need to be discussed. So I believe it is just not possible to have it within 3 or 5 minutes. But this is just the beginning. Let's create more room for ourselves as a nation, bring our ideas together to move this country forward. There are a lot of challenges in this country. A lot of challenges, so we will not have time to discuss all this. But I can say that this is the beginning and the doors are open, and I believe it is not going to stop here. I even went to a level to propose to you, Mr. President, that on your Meet the People store, it's a constitutional mandate, it's a requirement. Invite all political party leaders. It is not a political tour. Invite all political party leaders. Let us be there together and the whole world will see that we are one people. In this way, we will do away with the politics of hatred, politics of tribalism, politics of religion. The moderator have said it here, that we are losing what the Gambia is known for was the peace and stability and the smiling coast of West Africa. Why are we losing that? Why is it that no Gambian is safe at the moment? People are killed left, right, and center. This is not our culture. I believe all of us together we can make a change for better Gambia. We have to protect our women, our children, and our sovereignty as a nation. So, on this note, I don't want to take your time. I hope that there will be a time created for all of us where we can bring in more ideas, put our hands on deck together.
We must discuss the electoral process. We must make sure that everybody participates in the process and feel that you have been fairly treated, and where we need to amend laws, we have to amend laws to make sure the system is free and fair for everybody. So at the end of the day, when results are declared, we are obliged to accept the results, and that is important for us. And the other one, the educational system, we have to look at it. We must have an educational system that will cater for our youth and for our young. We must address the issue of backway not by talking, by looking at the causes of it. We need to create people with knowledge and skills that they can have hope in our society and stay in their country to deliver. Or wherever we export their skills, it will yield us benefit, and not to see our people dying at sea. We must also, in our political debate, be responsible the way we talk, be responsible the way we attack, be responsible the way we send our views. You cannot use social media, be abusing and insulting people and thinking that you are doing politics. You are doing no good to your country, but doing harm to your country. Everybody has a view to express. Everybody has a view to express, but it's in the manner that you are expressing this view. And in doing so, we must protect our women. We must make sure our women are protected during our debates. We cannot afford to be abusing them, calling them all sorts of names. With whatever they do, it's something that they have done with men. We must open up the political space not by word of mouth, by making sure that our women feel comfortable, not being intimidated and abused when they participate in politics. One again, just before I give you the floor, we must make sure security and stability is key in our governance system. We must make sure that we create peace in the country. When we went to Guinea-Conakry, just to give you an example, as soon as we landed in the country, I told the president it seems that something is wrong in this country. Because since we left the airport, I've seen nobody rising and supporting this president. And all of a sudden, we saw there was a coup. And what happened? The foreign minister told me, he's been telling the opposition, don't encourage instability. When instability comes, you all become victims. Today, all of them are in exile. All of those who are instigating instability are in exile. Let's keep our democracy. We thank our armies. We thank the Gambian army and the African armies. They've done well to liberate Africa. They are good in changing government, but they are very bad in managing countries. We want them to stay away from our politics and our governance. We want them to stay our way. Parliamentarians are responsible of distributing and allocating national resources. It is not the President of the Republic alone. And you cannot also be talking about high cost of goods and blame the government of the Gambia for that. We are not in control of the production prices overseas. When we order the product is not produced in the Gambia, President Barrow cannot dictate the cost of those goods. Few months ago, a ton of rice was $400 in the international market. Today is $500 plus. The long grain rice, which was $500 today, is $700. How can President Barrow determine the price of that rice when he is not producing the rice? The solution of this country, let's go back and produce for what we eat and grow what we eat. And stop blaming the government. Stop blaming this government for price rise. This is cheap politics. Let's avoid that. Let's understand where the truth lies, and we speak the truth and we work together. So that when we leave this hall, when we finish these discussions, we could come out with a document that would amend our laws, come out with a document where everybody will respect each other, and we move the interest and the advantage.
foo gis tey safara am ci dëkk ñun political leaders yi ñoo koy taal bon nag nañ leen ñu sóoraale ne amuñ fenn réew mi lañ am nañ leen ñuy ñeme pour toog pour waxtaan ñaaka déggoo amul ñaaka waxtaan moo dee am te fu ñaaka waxtaan amee rek musiba dina am bon yaakaar naa ne Afrique dafa jooy ba sonna fi mu nekk buñ leen amalante wut yërmande dëkk bi du dem kanam ndaxte tey nguur benn nit mënu koo yóbbu ñun ñoo mun a yóbbu suñ réew lu tax yàlla deful loxo bi mu am benn baaraam rek waaye daf si def juróomi baaraam ndaxte benn baaraam bi du mun dara moom kenn ñaar ñaar boo ko boolee moo daaxa benn bi ñetta mu gën a baax ñeneen ba juróom bon suñu réew mi nañ leen ñu jàppalante nañ leen ñu tekka suñ digg yi Your Excellence boo xoolee dëkk bi bu baax tey reyante gi bari na si dëkk bi ñu ngi mel ni ñun xamanteetuñ su may mbokk kañ la Gambia la dem dañuy war a ragal am na jamono bunti kër yi dañoo ubbeeku ba borset tey mënatuloo xàmmee kanay kan bu loolu amee ñu war a toog waxtaan ku ci nekkaa ngee daw responsibility li ñoo wax mooy président Adama Barrow ak nguuram ñan ñoo fal président Adama Barrow kañ la Gambia leneen ba xàmmee wante tuñ ba moo miiti ñun ñëpp la woon de te ñun ñëpp a takkoon suñ digga yi pour yóbbu Gambia si kanam bon nañ leen ñu delloo siwaat suñ xel ci gannaaw nañ leen ñu ubbi suñ bët ñu bàyyalante xel suñu réew mi nañ leen ko jàpp ak ñaari loxo te añaan ci suñu alal la ñoo ko moom gan yaa ngee dugg ci suñu réew mi kenn mënatut a xam kanay kan musiba gaa ngi bari bu njëkk dañoo am séddoo jamono ji tey ku am renka ko ci sa faar yi doo xalaat keneen te li yóbbu loolu rek mooy nañ leen ñu bokk ñu waxtaan Your Excellency njaboot gi yàlla moom tey yow la yàlla jox réew mi mu neex la mu naxari la foo jaar di nga yaate oyof te am yërmande waaye nag yërmande li dafa am fu mu am Your Excellency réew mi nga ko dénkee dafa am yërmande fu moo am boo ci duggee ëppa yërmande di nga feel sa responsibility te itam Gambian si ñun ñëpp dañ am responsibility mooy let us be our brothers and sisters keeper réew mi li fay dox tey du yoon du dëgg nañ leen ñu yërëmante bagage yi seer na tey ko ci gis boo ko joxee place mu ngee ne kii suma raka la kii suma mag la ñoom lay jox place bi duñ ko jox ñi ko yoloo réew mi ku ci nekk dañ ci war a gis sa boppa ndaxte ñun ñëpp Gambien lañ nañ leen ñu bàyyi kii suma mag la kii suma xarit la te it ku def lu bon nañ ko yóbbu ci yoon aate ko ci dëgga bu leen jël dëgga gi di ko dëggaat barka démb rek Mariama Kunda I am a living witness to it am nag moto boo xam ne dafa génn ci tali gi ni moo dawee mu tampon waa ji kooku dafa dee ci sas bi mu dee maa ngi taxaw di xool de nit ñi fa taxaw li ñu wax driver bi mooy du yow yaa ko rey jëlal liw bi dugal ci sa moto yóbbu ko lopitaan kooku def li ko gaañu wax de biñ paree ku ci nekk xool sa morom ne kan moo jël nomba driver bi ndax am ngeen nomba moto bi yes driver boobu mun naa jël liw bi dem ba ci mbedd mi teg ko fa mbaate mu dem ba ci lopitaan bi ne maa ngi tudda Moodu fekk Ibrahima la tudda soo foofu police case amu fa bon ban dëkka la ñoo oote ne suñ dëkkal su may mbokk lii du affaire yi politique te politics du affaire yi diine te du affaire yi tarixa nañ leen ñu jàppalante li ñu am tey kenn du ko yóbbu suba mbuba mujjee bi amul poos kenn du yóbbu dara bon liñ fi am mooy réew mi nañ leen liggéey réew mi suñ xale yaa ngee xool suñ xale yaa ngee jàngee ci ñun nit ñoo lalee suñ lali moom lañ faa tëddee de bon réew mi kenn duñu ko béyal nañ leen béy suñ waar gërëm naa leen sant naa leen Your Excellency maa ngi lay ñaanal fan ak wér li nga def tey nii leen njiit di war a doxalee réew bon yal na la yàlla jàppale yal na yàlla jàppale Gambia